number 3 question. You actually already sort of touched on this, but I'm going to ask it. Can you please share your thoughts on wheat? It looked cheap compared to corn, having retraced by 50% of its December-January ride. During quad 2, shouldn't I be looking for commodity dips rather than chasing their all-time highs? Or are there some fundamental factors that indicate bearish trend here? Thanks.
Well, no, it's not bearish trend. I went through wheat. It's obviously bullish trend. I would stay away from that first thing that you said, which is what was the first part about
looks cheap compared to corn?
Looks cheap, like looks and cheap. Those two words are a feeling or a visual that I obviously didn't have because I wouldn't have called out wheat or bought it like I did yesterday. Looks and cheap, feelings and valuation. That's an opinion, right? Whether it be relative value in the case I think you're making, which is fine. I'm just trying to disaggregate the baggage. There's a lot of Samsonite out there that we want to like curb, okay? So again, I don't care what the value is. I care about what the underlying characteristics of the thing is. Price, volume, volatility within the context of the quads, okay? So, anything, I think the last part of what you said was really good, which is, hey, do I care? No, you shouldn't, and you shouldn't care why. You should spend a lot less time reading about, like, if you want to go read about farmers and their wheat, you can go do that. I haven't read F all about corn or wheat fundamentally since June. And I've made a lot of money, just being ignorant to that, but very respectful to Floki.
Floki.
Floki. The gods, the macro gods, of course. You guys watch Vikings? That's what that's from.
Great show.
If you respect the gods, like I respect the gods, you don't give two rats' ass about some farmer's opinion fundamentally on wheat or corn.
Well, yeah, just the other thing too, like valuation of commodities. Well, valuation in general is an opinion. Valuation of commodities is even more of an opinion.
Of course.
It's like the biggest, one of the biggest mistakes I've made in recent years was I bought silver because I think it was the silver oil ratio. It's like an all-time low, right? So of course I'm the value guy.
Sorry, that water just came out of my nose.
I'm like, well, it must be a buy.
Oh my God.
Then within a month I'm down 20%, and it's like, well, maybe it wasn't that cheap on the oil ratio.
Well, I was buying it on the oil ratio. Sounds like something you might do when your buddy's leaning over a putt and you're just talking bullshit to another guy who wouldn't know otherwise at the golf course.